Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and felt something was just off? You weren't in pain, but your arms felt a little heavier, your legs moved slower, and your balance just a bit uncertain. Maybe you brushed it off, told yourself it was the weather, or poor sleep, or just age. But deep down, a quiet voice whispered, "This didn't used to happen." That gentle whisper, it might be your body trying to warn you, because the truth is many strokes don't come with loud alarms. They arrive in silence, in the quiet stillness of morning, when your blood is thickest, your brain is driest, and your body is most vulnerable. But here's the good news. There is one simple habit, done in the first 5 minutes of your day, that can cut your risk of stroke by 50%. It doesn't require pills. It doesn't require money. Just a gentle shift in your morning rhythm. And today, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Because after 60, your mornings matter more than ever. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. Part 1. Hydrate to heal. Let's begin not with medicine, but with something older, quieter, and far more powerful: water. We often forget what water really is. It's not just hydration. It's memory. It's life. It's the first thing we ever knew before we were born, and maybe the last thing our bodies truly crave before healing begins. And yet, many of us start our mornings dry, our brains, our joints, even our hearts waking up with thirst they've learned to ignore. You see, after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a state of natural dehydration. Your blood thickens slightly, your organs slow, your brain, made of over 70% water, begins to fog, just enough to affect clarity, balance, and even emotion. And for seniors, this matters more than ever, because after 60, the body's thirst response weakens. You may not feel thirsty, but your body is still asking softly for help. And the first 5 minutes of your day, that's when your body is most ready to receive. So instead of coffee first, or pills, or television, try this. Pour 1 glass of warm water, not boiling, just gently warm, like morning light on your skin. Squeeze in a few drops of fresh lemon, not for tartness, but for support. And then sit. Hold the glass in both hands. Take a deep breath and sip slowly. This moment, right here, is not small. It's sacred. It tells your body, I'm not rushing you today. I'm here with you. I want you to heal. Why warm water? Because it's gentle. It doesn't shock the stomach like cold water. It wakes up the digestive system without force, and it helps loosen the blood, supporting smoother circulation to the brain and heart. And why lemon? Because lemon helps stimulate the liver gently. It provides a little vitamin C, it alkalizes the body, and perhaps more importantly, it signals the body to begin cleansing, without being dramatic or harsh. But even if you have no lemon, don't let that stop you. The water alone is enough to begin the shift. Here's the part most people don't realize. Hydration isn't just physical, it's neurological. Studies show that even mild dehydration in older adults can impair memory, reaction time, and mood. But 1 glass of water can begin reversing those effects within minutes. Water becomes a kind of reset button. It signals your nervous system, we're safe now. It supports your kidneys in filtering waste. It supports your heart in moving blood without strain. And it brings oxygen to your brain like sunlight breaking through fog. You may feel it as a soft lift, a little clarity, a little energy, a little steadiness you didn't expect. And when you combine that with breath, the effect deepens. Here's a simple rhythm you can use as you sip. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath gently for 3 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Pause for 2 seconds. Repeat 3-5 times. This isn't just breath work. It's your body's morning song, a rhythm of repair, a signal of self-care, and the combination of water plus breath. It becomes a soft foundation you can return to day after day, no matter what your age or how you feel. Even if you're tired, even if your joints ache, even if you feel alone, this morning practice says you're not broken. You're just thirsty for water, for oxygen, for patience. And it's never too late to give that to yourself. You don't need green juices. You don't need detox kits. You don't need expensive routines. You need what your body was made from and made for: warm water, steady breath, a quiet, loving pause. If all you do tomorrow morning is this: no stretches, no supplements, no tracking, you will still be moving in the right direction. Because healing doesn't always begin in grand gestures. Sometimes it begins in a quiet kitchen, with a warm cup in your hand, and a promise in your heart: I will start gently. I will begin again. Part 2. The Stroke Time Bomb. Why mornings are the most dangerous hours. There's something many seniors never hear from their doctor, not because it's a secret, but because it's so simple. It's often overlooked. Most strokes happen in the morning. Yes, the early hours between 6 a.m. and noon are the most dangerous time of the day. And it's not by chance. When you open your eyes in the morning, your body is transitioning from deep rest to full activity. But that change isn't smooth for everyone. During sleep, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your body becomes still. That stillness allows healing, but it also allows something else: your blood to thicken. Now imagine, you wake up, you sit up too fast, you skip water, you go straight for coffee, and your body, still thick with nighttime blood, surges into motion. Your blood pressure spikes, your cortisol, a stress hormone, jumps. Your vessels, already narrowed with age, feel the pressure. This is when the silent danger strikes, not always with pain, not always with warning. Sometimes it starts with dizziness when you get out of bed, or your hand shaking slightly as you pour water, or a strange moment of fogginess, where names or words just won't come. These aren't always signs of stroke, but they can be early whispers, a quiet plea from your body to slow down and listen. And here's what most people don't know. The older you are, the less flexible your blood vessels become. The longer you sleep, the more dehydrated your brain is. And the less oxygen your brain receives upon waking, the greater the risk of clot, confusion, and collapse. But this isn't a message of fear, it's one of empowerment. Because once you understand what's happening, you can gently turn the tide. Your first 10 minutes after waking are not just routine, they're your reset button. That's the moment to slow down, to hydrate, to breathe, to move gently, intentionally. To begin the day with calm instead of shock. Even something as simple as sitting up slowly, placing your feet flat on the floor, taking 3 slow breaths before standing. That tiny pause can save your balance, your brain, and maybe even your life. Your mornings hold a quiet power, not to scare you, but to protect you. And in the next part of this journey, we'll see exactly how gentle movement, just 3 minutes of stretching, can bring circulation back online, help clear the fog, and lower your stroke risk in ways no pill can. Because healing doesn't start in the hospital. It starts at home, in the softness of your morning light. Part 3. Gentle movement. Powerful impact. Now that your body is hydrated and calm, it's time for the next step. Gentle movement. Not exercise, not breaking a sweat. Just a few small actions to tell your blood, muscles, and brain, wake up, flow, connect. Here's the truth. As we age, blood circulation to the brain and extremities naturally slows. This isn't just about feeling tired. Poor circulation increases the risk of clots, brain fog, and even memory loss. But movement, especially in the neck, shoulders, and hands, can change that in just a few minutes. Try this simple sequence right after your water and breathing. Gently roll your neck in slow circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. Shrug your shoulders up, then release them down with a long exhale. Rotate your wrists like you're drawing circles in the air. Open and close your fingers slowly, stretching each time. These small movements may seem minor, but they are signals. They tell your nervous system all systems on. They push fresh, oxygenated blood to your brain. They loosen stiffness in joints. And most importantly, they lower your stroke risk by restoring flow. If you've ever woken up feeling foggy, heavy, or not quite here, this simple routine might become your morning lifeline. You don't need fancy workouts or long walks at dawn. You just need 3 minutes of connection with your own body. In the next part, we'll uncover one more silent stroke trigger that hides in something millions of people skip or get completely wrong. Part 4. The breakfast mistake. That increases stroke risk. Let's talk honestly about breakfast. It's the meal many seniors either skip or rush through with whatever is easy. Toast, coffee, a muffin, something quick, familiar, and comforting. But here's the hidden problem. After fasting all night, your body is in a fragile state. Your blood sugar is low. Your brain is hungry for fuel. And your blood is still thick from sleep. What you eat in that first hour sets the tone for everything that follows. A good breakfast can steady your heart, clear your mind, and ease inflammation. A poor breakfast, it can spike your sugar, thicken your blood even more, and tip you closer to stroke without a single warning sign. Let's break it down. The common breakfast mistakes include white toast or sweet rolls, rapid sugar absorption, blood sugar spike, insulin crash, flavored yogurts or granola bars, added sugars, inflammation. Skipping breakfast altogether, cortisol spike, blood pressure rise. When you're over 60, these reactions are stronger. Why? Because your insulin sensitivity is lower, your arteries are more rigid, and your body doesn't bounce back the way it used to. That's why breakfast is not just fuel, it's medicine. Now let's talk about better choices. Ones that soothe your body, not shock it. Try these instead. A bowl of steel-cut oats with cinnamon and a few crushed walnuts. Slow carbs, healthy fats. Brain support. Half an avocado on whole grain toast. Good fats to protect your arteries and stabilize energy. Boiled egg with olive oil drizzle. Protein to balance blood sugar and support muscles. A warm herbal tea with turmeric or ginger. Natural anti-inflammatory boost. Greek yogurt with chia seeds unsweetened. Gut support and gentle on glucose. These foods digest slowly. They provide sustained energy. And most importantly, they reduce inflammation and clot risk, two of the leading causes of stroke. And here's something most seniors forget. You don't need a full meal. Even half a banana with nut butter or a soft-boiled egg is better than nothing. What matters most is consistency. You're building a habit not just for today, but for the next 10, 20, maybe even 30 years. And with every nourishing bite, You send this message to your body: I care. I'm listening. I'm here to heal. So tomorrow morning, before the rush, before the chores, before the phone rings, pause, choose gently, and feed yourself the way someone who matters deserves to be fed. Because you do matter, and your mornings deserve more than sugar, speed, or silence. Part 5. Breathe to protect your brain. It's something you've done every moment of your life, but maybe never with full awareness. Breathing. We breathe without thinking, but the way you breathe, especially in the morning, can shape your entire day. And more importantly, it can protect your heart, your blood vessels, and even your brain. You see, after age 60, many people begin to experience low-grade oxygen deprivation in the brain. This isn't dramatic like choking or gasping. It's subtle. You may feel foggy, anxious, or off balance. And over time, poor breathing habits can tighten blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and reduce mental clarity. But with just a few minutes of intentional breathing, you can begin to reverse all of that. Here's a simple morning routine. Sit upright, feet flat on the ground. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat 5 times. That's it. This small habit activates your vagus nerve, calming your nervous system. It widens your blood vessels, it slows your heartbeat, and it delivers more oxygen to your brain gently, naturally, without medication. The result? You feel grounded, your blood pressure drops, and your mind becomes clearer like sunlight breaking through fog. When paired with hydration, gentle movement, and a nourishing breakfast, breath becomes the final piece of a powerful morning shield, protecting you from stroke, confusion, and even memory decline. And it all takes less than 10 minutes. As we grow older, we begin to understand that life doesn't move in loud moments. It moves in quiet ones, not in the noise of hospitals or the rush of emergency rooms, but in the stillness of a sunrise, the calm of a breath, the warmth of water in your hands. This morning habit may seem small. It may not come with applause or headlines, but over time, it becomes your quiet revolution, a way of saying, I'm still here, I'm still choosing life, and I believe in the power of small things done consistently. Because healing is not a single act. It's a daily relationship with your body, with your choices, and with your spirit. Some people wait for sickness to make them start, but you don't have to. You can begin now with one glass of water, one slow breath, one stretch, one kind decision at breakfast. Each action says to your body, I care about you. I haven't given up on you. Let's go one more day together. That's how strength grows. Not in big, dramatic leaps, but in patient steps taken every morning. So as you leave this video, I want to leave you with this thought. If you woke up today, you've already been given a gift, and you can turn that gift into a force for healing, not just for your body, but for your peace of mind, your relationships, and the people who still need you. Because someone out there, your child, your spouse, your friend, they still need your story. They still need your presence. So give yourself the best chance. Protect your brain, protect your heart, protect your mornings. And if this message touched your heart in any way, please share it. Let others know that aging is not about fading away. It's about rising quietly, with wisdom and dignity, one morning at a time. And if you'd like to keep walking this journey with us, click that subscribe button. We're here for you every week with one truth that never changes: you are not finished. You are still becoming. And the best part of your story may just begin tomorrow morning.